I smoked all my filters, so we got to make a makeshift filter out the motherfucking pack itself. You heard me. Then the movie ended.
Yeah, it was 3.5 hours, bro. You're 3.5 hours late. Yeah.
Fuck, dude, my bad. Is this the little mic contraption over here?
Yeah, man. So that's the Zoom.
That should look cool.
So that's what I was saying. I don't need them anymore. My boys, you're asking about them.
Yeah, my boy Luke, man. That was his name?
Yeah, Lucas.
Lucas, man. Where you at? We was asking about you. Your stash is popping, gang. You're. That could be, you feel me? He be getting to it with the ladies here.
He's got to get paid, though, you know? They got to get their money. That's why it's good, though. I'll show you a couple clips and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
After it's good, man.
Oh, do I need the headphones, too? Mm-mm. Oh, the headphones just
this is episode 7 where I still haven't gotten headphones for my guests.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on, gang.
Yo, you know how to put the fist. Pause.
Oh, yeah.
Pause.
All right. So not too close and not too far, right?
Pause.
All right, hold on. You got to remind. All right, but
it's pause all around there. So you know I've been yeah.
Pause.
Just doing this in general is pause.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Hold on, I'm trying to get super comfy.
You gotta stay in there.
I got
green lines.
Oh.
This is official, brother. Official.
All right, so I'm in the green line. You know, I got my fist to the pause. You already know.
That's awesome, bro.
So what's going on, man?
Yeah, man. Fucking been in New York a lot, both of us.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
what do you think of? I mean, I forgot that you're from New York.
Yeah, I was originally born and raised in the Bronx, New York. Obviously, I spent most of my time in Connecticut now. But, I moved to Connecticut when I was like 12. So I spent like my first 12 years in the Bronx. Like University in Burnside. I don't really know if that's like a part of the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what we call where I'm from, University in Burnside.
What about Connecticut?
Oh, Connecticut. When we moved to Connecticut, I moved to Stratford, Connecticut.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
And
I forget how much like Stratford, Bridgeport, like that whole area is like straight up New York.
Pretty much. No, literally.
Yeah.
And you're from outside of that area, so you kind of notice it a lot more, huh?
Well, I grew up in Branford, which is outside of New Haven.
Right.
So for us, it was like New Haven was the city.
Right.
You know? Here, you can use this plate.
Oh, about shit up.
Yeah, man. Try to make it all comfy for you, but you are a little late, so you know we had to.
Hey, yo,
you know what I mean? We had to just go with the flow on it.
Yeah, fact, you gotta improvise.
Yeah, man.
I ain't tripping.
That looks fire though. What is that?
This is some cherry blossom by Bonsai Tree Co. Yeah. And then I got the Fuji marker posted up in the front right here.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Some big guys, huh?
Yeah. That's the shit I miss. That's like, because there's so much fake bullshit of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it's
deal.
like...
This is the real deal for sure.
Yeah, this is it too.
Mm-hmm.
What is this one?
Fuji marker by Bonsai Tree Co.
So it's just like... See, the thing is, it's a lot of that permanent marker, gelato type stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, it's got like some Z in there too.
100%.
Like the good... This is... See, that's the thing that's kind of fucked up, I think, in the market. Is that... See, this is what a lot of people complain about.
What?
This type of weed, but like they don't know that this is so rare. They're complaining about the mass majority of the pretenders of this weed.
I haven't really like. What do you mean by that?
Like weird Cali packs, like the cheap weed that's like candy, gelatos, that's barely have any terps. It's probably 8 months.
Oh, you talking about like the bag of peel packs? People just putting the shit in there.
I'm not even
Mylars and shit like that.
Yes, but what I'm specifically talking about is the strains and like the lineages, because that's all watered down.
Yeah.
Because I don't see this a lot because I'm out of that market because I don't even want.
No, this is my market. My new market, or I'm not even gonna say my new market, but where cannabis is going, is going straight to the grower or straight to the real source, like no watered down bullshit. But straight to the breeder.
People like you and me, we're like I say it like Pokemon card collectors, where we like collect a bunch of shit. We'll have a bunch of different like museum displays in a way, and that's like kind of how we do our thing. So being like a middleman brand, because even for us in New York, I was telling you we got that tier 3 license, so we're able to buy and sell weed legally in the city and use marketing and packaging and stuff like that. So that's kind of what we connect on. So it's almost like what you're saying, and the fear in the marketplace is connect right to the grower. Yeah. But have you talked to a lot of growers? There's only a couple. Like Pleasant Effects, I know, is like a grower straight to like the consumer. Yeah. There's not that many other people.
I've been really in tune with Bronson Farms.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
You mean like the OG Bronson Farms, the guy from like the Redman Biggie shit? Oh, that's Branson.
Yeah, no, that's Branson.
Bronson Farms is the guy who grows the hazes from Maine.
Yeah. So I've been really connected with him lately, just grabbing packs off of him for personal and just to drop on the menu and stuff, so my people could get a taste of what's really out there.
Well, like I was saying, it's kind of like we're collectors and we do like museum displays. That's how I like to call it. You know 100%. What I mean? Like actual real people, like. Because we connect on business and we talk a lot of different like stresses and struggles in this, and it's not like we want to just be like hustling forever. We try to. That's why I was going to ask you, like, what makes you unique? You think because you're not a grower and you know, I like working with the end consumers. I don't know about you, man, because I like teaching them a lot.
Yeah, no, that you feel me? I feel what makes me unique is just the time I've had in the game and my knowledge towards the game, you know, and what I could bring to any situation or any table, whether it's my knowledge, my clientele, my
clientele
menu.
Comes and goes though, so it's I think there's more to you than that.
That's a big thing for me though, man. Is keeping my clientele happy.
That's customer. That's customer service.
My customer service skills are 0 to none, bro. Like I don't think anybody can fuck with me when it comes to customer service.
You think that was because I always think about this with myself, like because you have the gift of gab and stuff like that.
100%.
Do you think that comes from some shit that we don't know? Because sometimes I don't know where mine came from, or
I mean, I know where mine came from. I know where mine comes from. Just from having real jobs over the years, you know.
Okay.
Just really working in customer service, like in real life, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I've worked anywhere you could think of. I've worked.
Name a couple of them.
Target, Staples. I opened the first Uniqlo in Connecticut.
Wow.
I've worked for Stanley Steamer, so I was probably in your mom's crib, your girl's crib, your grandma's crib. You know what I'm saying? But numerous moving companies.
Yeah. Real customer service.
Shit
it's like selling weed's easy. You know what I mean?
After that, you know what I'm saying? That shit's a walk in the park.
Well, you know what's crazy? I talk about this a lot, where I've been in the industry like for 15 years.
Facts.
And I've done so many different types of things, but the thing I learned the most about it, where I like gained a lot of ground in like my talent in like being a middleman, is doing the CBD store.
Really?
Because when I did the CBD store, I'm no doctor, and I'm not trying to be one.
Right.
But I sourced really good product. I'm good. I still do that to this day, like that museum thing we keep talking about. And that's all I would do. And I would just feed a lot of information to people who don't smoke weed, who wanted to use the cannabis plant in a non-psychoactive medicinal way.
Right.
And, I learned a lot from just talking to those people, like you were saying, maybe at Target, but even deeper in the, I learned so much about selling weed to people who don't smoke weed, which is what I did at the CBD store.
Yeah.
It's game.
That's
it's crazy.
That's one of the only loopholes in this game for real, if you think about it.
Yeah, and that was years ago too. So I mean, I learned there were so many just people walking in nervous.
No, 100%, and that's not even the psychoactive compound of the plant.
Right, they have nothing to worry about. But that's the thing, is that they walked in there,
and you got to make them feel at home. You got to make them feel like they belong there.
And it's weird because the way to do it is to just not try. In a way, you just got to be chill.
Yeah.
That's why it's all preparation. I think, like, when we do the sessions, I try to like place things in certain places.
No, 100%.
Play a certain type of music.
100%.
Do a different type of food. And then you do nothing. Because if I'm in there, what I've learned, because I've been doing the sessions, I think every week for almost 2 years now. It's crazy. Because we met at the bazaar a long time ago. Yeah. So like, I remember talking to you about me trying to do something like that.
Yeah.
And now I've been doing it every week for fucking almost 2 years. No, I rented out a place, Tetrahydra Club in Rhode Island for a while.
Yep. You're still doing that?
Yeah. No. I just do this stuff here now.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is I do it every week. Yeah. And what I did in the beginning was I would fucking walk all around paranoid. You having a good time? What's up? Can I get you anything?
Yeah.
That's not what you do. You set everything up so I don't even need to worry about that. Yeah. You let them be, and then you just chill.
Good, yeah.
Then they have a great time and they tell their friends. So it's like, isn't that kind of funny how the way to do the good customer service is to just prep and that's it? Sit back. Think about what we do deliveries too. Same thing.
Yeah, no, that's the name of the game. You know, you smoking weed to chill at the end of the day.
Yeah, and a lot of people are fucking nervous, dude.
Right.
So if you keep going up to them, they'll be like, why does this fucking person keep doing that?
I had a massage scheduled before this. That's why I was late, but it was like pre-scheduled. Like I had a mix-up on the schedule, and
man, I've heard like 3 stories of why you're late, bro.
I'll let you know the full story later, right? But right. So, and I was running late to the massage because somebody else scheduled it for me and messed up, whatever, right? So I pulled up to the massage and I'm like damn near fucking sweating because I'm nervous. I'm late. It's my first time meeting the lady. I don't want her to like cancel because I just drove 45 minutes.
It's such a personal experience too. Like you're just laying on the thing like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
you're supposed to be the opposite.
You know what I'm saying? So I pull up. I'm super nervous, super tight, and I'm like, this is, you got to show up to things early. And if you want to feel, if you want to feel comfortable, you just got to chill. Yeah,
you have to like forget. It's such a weird superpower I've had to figure out, and it makes you better when things go wrong. 100%. Remaining cool, calm, and collective. And if you just keep that 24/7, yeah, sometimes you're late. Sometimes like we're like slip up, but like you really do learn about, because we talk about like elders we have or mentors, right? Like legitimate mentors where we're like check in, and they like that's what they always say, right? It's like you gotta like you're gonna fuck up. It's almost a good thing. It's just more about keeping calm and really growing from it.
I mean, nobody's perfect, nothing you do in this life is ever really gonna be perfect. We try so hard to be perfect, but guys like me and you got so much on our plate, and we try to fucking stack one more thing, and then the plate goes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I still can't figure that shit out. But I don't think we're supposed to.
Even when I do sessions, like it doesn't matter what session I do, I'm late. Like, unfortunately, I'm just late, dude. If I'm gonna do your sesh, dude, just know I'm either gonna be right on time or I'm gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes late. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
It is funny though, dude, because I've done sessions with you in the past and like people love you. So
you know really what I'm saying? Man. So it's like
I've never seen that be a problem. Hey, you are always late.
I'm never like, dude, I'm either right on time or I'm late.
All right, let's get into the ethos of that, because that is a deep marijuana culture thing of just like the dealer being late. Why is that? Because we don't suck that hard.
Fucking stoners.
Pause.
Hey yo. We're stoners at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're stoners, brother. That's the best way I can put it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like.
Yeah. We didn't get in this to just be complete businessmen and be sharp at all times.
Like,
it is art. I say that all the time too. It seems like some art type shit.
Art for sure.
You know what Kanye like used to say that all the time. He's like, be thankful I show up late.
Nah, facts.
Shit like
that. I could not show up at all.
Yeah.
Right.
And you coming through with something like this, man. Oh, I can't wait to smoke that.
But I would.
Fire alarm. They should be able to get it.
The boys is cooking.
It's gonna be fun. Let me go check it real quick. And they're gonna have fun editing this. They're gonna have a lot of fun. You take it solo for a minute.
Gang, you already know what it is, man. Josito P. Swagger, who got that fire in the building, man. Shout out my boy Paulie from Breakfast Connection. Shout out everybody that's downstairs right now. They getting a good birria ramen dinner, you heard. I can't eat that because I'm vegan. Let's get it.
Yo, it's right. They all like, it's funny how like intimate this whole thing is. You just hear them go, oh, figure it out in editing.
That's what they just said?
Yeah, so it's like funny how like they're like a part of the podcast.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's what, you'll see it in the intro, 420kingston.com. Be part of the experience.
Wow.
Oh man.
You could hear me and you in your headphones?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I know. I keep fucking that up. I gotta get headphones. I'm wearing Bose headphones too, and it's like,
dude, and this guy's gonna get us like
stunting.
little Dell headphones or something from an old Dell computer or something.
Let me give you pods.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But
you ever seen this movie? We're watching Casino right now.
I've never seen any Casinos. No.
Look at that, De Niro.
Young as hell.
This is a good one.
That Pesci next to him?
Mm-hmm.
That's the youngest I've ever seen him in a movie, period.
Yeah, this is the second one they did after Goodfellas.
Okay.
I thought this was going to be a good one because it was going to be on a little bit later, because later in the movie, we'll probably get into that in the bonus episode. Yeah, but there's so much murder, like really? Ruthless murder, and it's going to be fun to like have it in the background and be like, whoa.
Yeah, I didn't really grow up too much into like the mobster movies and stuff like that.
What movies you grew up with?
I grew up watching like Rocky.
You played sports.
Yeah, I played sports my whole life. So I grew up watching sports stuff. Like
you played baseball, right?
I played baseball my whole life. Yeah, probably like 18 years.
What'd you play?
Yeah, I played damn near every position but pitcher and catcher.
And you're a Mets fan too.
I'm a Mets fan that was born and raised in the Bronx. Don't kill me about it.
Yeah, that must have been rough.
It's crazy. I mean.
You've been staying like solid with them too?
Yeah, I have them tattooed on me at this point, like literally, facts. But yeah, I just
remember the Mo Vaughn era, like the Jeremy Burnett.
I mean, that was the era right there. You know what I'm saying?
We thought we were gonna win. I was a Mets fan then.
Yeah, come.
All right, so here's the thing. I'll
You're
explain.
not, yo, dude. Right, there's no like. You're not a Mets fan anymore.
My homie Brendan, if he's
like,
watching this, he's gonna know. He's been saying, he's pumped right now. He's been saying this forever. So I grew up a Mets fan. I did, like, you know, as a kid playing baseball. Mm-hmm. You know, I was a Mets fan. Jose Reyes. I remember Timo Perez, like Edgardo Alfonso, fucking Armando Benitez. Come on, bro. Like I trust
Armando Benitez. Fuck that guy.
But here's the thing. So I moved out. I dropped out of high school and moved out to the Bay Area in 2010. Mm-hmm. So I worked for the Giants. That was my first job, picking up trash for the Giants. Really? I was there for 3 World Series. I met Buster Posey. Yeah. Tim Lincecum. So we used to clean up the garage. Me and my buddy Skyler had a job out there. We were fresh out of high school.
Amazing.
Yeah, just in the weed scene in San Francisco in 2010, picking up trash for the Giants, watching them win the World Series. Brian Wilson. It was sick. So we would clean up the garage where all their cars are. Mm-hmm. Tim Lincecum had this sick blue old school. I'm not good with cars and stuff, but it was like I think it was a Chevy, and there was just Swisher wrappers around his car every day. Every day there was just Swisher guts. He was smoking blunts like every day.
Get out of here.
100%. It was either him or Matt Cain. I'm pretty sure it was Tim Lincecum.
He
got busted, I think.
For smoking?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
So I was, I ended up like because I didn't know what I was going to do with my life at that point. I was like trimming weed. We were like sending packs and doing shit at that time, which was wild.
Yeah, at that time, hell
we were just working for the Giants, growing and flipping packs and stuff in the cookie era in the early 2010. It was nuts, bro. 09 Animal Cookies. I'm trying to think of like
Khalifa or
yeah, dude. I had
when Burner first popped that one. You feel me?
I had Khalifa Kush before the song came out. I remember.
I believe it because that's like, dude. Those were like my dreams back then. You know what I'm saying? To even get to California.
Yeah,
dude. I was gonna like.
It was ours too.
I remember when I was 18 and my mom kicked me out, and I was like, I'm just gonna sell all my shit and drive to California.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, dude, like I was like, dude, I'm gonna do it.
It was California dreaming, and like being early stoners out in Connecticut and shit was like California dreaming. You never did it?
I never did it.
You never went to Cali? Oh, you went to LA.
I've been now,
but you never been to the Bay?
No, I never been to the Bay.
I gotta take you to the Bay. I will show you some.
I never went to the Bay, but I'm saying back then when I was like, I gotta sell all my shit and go to Cali, I never went, dude.
California dreaming.
Yeah.
But you know what? We'll do that on the Patreon episode, or like it's not Patreon, it's a bonus episode. I gotta stop fucking that up. But I'll give you the whole breakdown of that. You'll be pumped, and that'll be for the members only.
Members only.
Yep. But we were out there Pablo Sandoval was fucking such a piece of shit, dude. That dude sucks. That dude sucks.
Just as a human?
He's the worst. So I literally...
Wait, does he speak English?
The rumor was that he did, but he didn't like white people. And that he didn't like... Because I was only a couple... of me and my boy Lur were the only white dudes like working there. It was all Mexican dudes. Especially in the maintenance crew, like cleaning up and stuff. San Francisco, and like I don't know if you know, like the Mexican community in San Francisco love the Gigantes. They love them.
I mean, I had no idea.
And they all lived in this place called Daly City out there.
I know L.A. and I know the Mexicans in L.A. love the Dodgers. You know,
and then the Dodgers and the Giants fans hate each other. There was a murder when we were working. Do you remember that? 2012, I think. There's the Dodgers Giants game, and someone fucking got stabbed and thrown over the railing. You know how they have the bay back there, like where Bonds always used to hit in the water. Someone got stabbed and thrown over.
Get out of here!
You didn't know that?
Nah, I mean maybe I had heard of it back then, but I don't.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
Yeah,
bro.
so like the Mexican communities in those two areas, they like fucking hate each other.
Yeah, no, that's
because of baseball.
Yeah, I mean shit, it's the same way. Like, you know, I wouldn't say the Subway Series is like that, but I used to go to Phillies games like back in the day, like 2010.
As a Mets fan?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, dude. Like go to
back
Philly.
then too. Like the Phillies were good.
Yeah.
Ryan Howard.
Yeah, dude. And that was like our biggest rival, other than the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? And the Philly fans were rough.
I forgot.
I was a
how
kid. I was
good
16,
Cliff
17.
Lee was. Remember the Cliff Lee then?
Dude.
That dude was nasty. He's forgotten about. He was so dominant the year that they won. Him and Roy Halladay. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Yeah. Dude, those dudes were nasty.
But when we were out there, we used to drive this little Zambonis.
Yeah.
On the outside and like inside, they're like little Zambonis to like clean the floors. I used to have to clean in the locker rooms. That's how I met some of the players, because you would talk to them. I would just be walking through and say what up. And Pat Burrell was the man. He was on the Phillies back then too. Yep. He was a Met killer.
He was a Met killer, bro.
He was cool as shit. Very cool guy.
Chase Utley. I couldn't deal with those guys, man. Jimmy
Scott
Rollins
Rowland back in the day. But
I don't know if you want to hit this.
Yeah.
It's got Grob in
it. I'll do it for the
Shout out NYC, you heard?
Give me out one of that. That's actually, I'll take another one actually. That's good with the grabba.
Yeah, no, that's tasty. It's not too hard. It's just a little.
No, I think it's that, like the Z terps in there, like kind of like make it smoother almost.
There's like some Z, there's some candy. This shit is strong.
But to wrap up that story, I was riding in the locker room, right? And literally, if I dinged the walls, like it's hard to turn around, and if you stop while it's cleaning, it'll leave a stain on the ground. And it's like, dude, it's a fucking big deal. If I hit the wall, like it's really bad, like Major League Baseball. Yeah. And they were winning, like they were a very important team.
And it leaves like a wet spot or something.
Yeah, it stains the ground with the chemicals and stuff because it's like spraying on the ground and cleaning it up. And Pablo Sandoval is just walking with his big shades, and I'm like beeping my horn, like, yo, like. You gotta move, dude. And he literally just walked straight. I crashed right into a wall. Staying the floor and crashed the wall. He's just walking straight. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I got in trouble for it, of course. He's a piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, again, the rumor, allegedly, he didn't like white people. And he was just like especially the maintenance workers.
Yo.
Yeah, it was insane.
Shout out Pablo Sandoval for crashing my man Zamboni, you heard? Yeah, I probably would did the same shit. I don't dislike anybody, but you feel me? Like
that was a rumor.
I do
allegedly.
little asshole shit like that sometimes, you know.
Why?
Just fuck with people, like you feel me? Like fuck it, yeah. Let me make you crash your shit. Boom, boom. You feel me? Like.
Oh my god, I hope not. It is fun. You just made it funny because I've been so pissed, dude. It's one of those funny things though, where like you'll watch Pablo Sandoval and like everyone's like praising him because he was on the Red Sox for a while, and they're like, yeah, Pablo Sandoval. Like, yo, you want to hear a story? Pablo Sandoval sucks. Let me tell you why.
Dude, it's funny because like back then, you probably cared about your job and shit, you know?
Yeah. I haven't had a job since then.
Exactly. So it's like now we laugh at people like that. Like, oh, I'm scared to lose my job. Like, dude, they're working you crazy, bro.
Yes, like, me and some of the homies, or some of the members, we were talking about that. Two of our fucking members here, they're dealing with layoffs, and like some of them were supposed to get promotions and stuff, and I'm trying. I have to hold it back because I don't want to be that guy. That's like.
Nah, you not have a job, you know? Nah, you gotta be that guy. Somebody,
I commend you for it, bro.
Like, I'm that guy. I don't care. Like,
fuck you like you're very upfront, straightforward, you know?
Shout out Stitches. Fuck a job. You know about Stitches?
No.
He's like some bozo ass rapper out of
I have heard of him.
Yeah, he got like an AK tattoo on his face. Like, stupid dude, but he came up with that fuck a job shit, so I'm rocking with it. You heard?
Yeah. Yeah, check this out right here. So this is like what I really like about this movie is like this is the first like real bitch. Look at that bitch. She ruins him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a fucking
Ginger.
Bitch, dude.
Ruins Ace Rothstein.
That's the character's name?
Yeah. He like went down to Vegas and he like took over like Vegas for the mob and shit. It's a true story. Really? You should definitely watch this movie. Right, it's a long one though.
They have a few like sequels, or not like sequels.
No. Well, it's Scorsese mob movie, so it's like Goodfellas, Casino, even The Departed. He does like different things.
But they're
so
not all tied in, man.
Nah, but they're all like this. It's based off a book, which is based off a true story. Goodfellas, based off a book, based off a true story. Same writer of the books who wrote the movie. So it's kind of is. One's Las Vegas, one is New York, and then. The Departed with like Leonardo DiCaprio and those guys, same director, and it's just Boston. Okay. So he makes these like mob movies in different areas. It's really
and I wasn't really too into like shit. We got all the way through that conversation based off of the movies I didn't grow up watching and the movies I grew up watching.
That's I told crazy. You. I have a little strategy in here with how I make it comfortable, and I tell you the way they edit it. I'll show you a little bit. Once we get over into the extra episode, and I'll show you it's good. Like this shit's fun. Like I try to. You watch like First Smoke of the Day, and there's a lot of other ones that are for growers. You know, like a lot of these podcast stuff is for growers. Okay. First Smoke of the Day is probably the first one that's kind of for an end consumer. Right. And what I wanted to do was bring on people peers that I know, like you in the industry, and bring them to my members at my club. And through storytelling, try to show the end consumers why someone like you is special, right? I'll bring Lobster Fam over on like some of the other episodes, and he does all that piff and stuff. And I'm not going to be like, how do you grow this piff? Right, it's more of like, watch a movie that we connect on, talk about stuff, and like people could see it's like they get a window into hanging out with us. That was my idea with it, is that I think that the end consumers really want to like be in the rooms the way that we are, right, and talking about the industry and stuff. 100%. And I think a lot of times a lot of growers and people in our community don't want to do that because it's like prices could change and all these different types of things. End consumers kind of know some secrets, and I'm kind of like, fuck that. Right. In a way, because it's like, as long as we hang out and watch the movie and just kind of like chill, I think that it gets the my members and again the end consumers a look into like the world of us who are building those bridges to get products from the growers, like you were talking about, to them. And that goes actually back to the beginning of this episode when we were talking about that, where you were saying the industry is kind of going towards direct to consumer, and we got to talk a little bit about why you and me relate on a level of we build those bridges, and there's a reason why people like you and me are gonna last and a lot of people won't.
Nah, for sure. That's really where how I kind of started my brand. Yeah, just kind of building that bridge between like the fire and the consumer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody's always like, a popular question growing up was who got that fire? You feel me? Yeah. So I just kind of ran with that and listening to like just listening to music and stuff like that. It has a big music influence for sure.
That's cool, man, because you do have a brand that is a term that a lot of people who's been smoking weed for a while knew that, and that's cool, man. Like, it's funny because a lot of people, you could look at it and be like, oh, who got that fire? I get it, but like, you actually put like a meaning behind it.
I'm not gonna lie, the like when I first heard it, I was I don't know if you remember when the first time Wiz Khalifa and Waka Flocka linked up, like back in the day.
Yeah, I think it was like the Cabin Fever album or something like that.
Yeah, it was like back, like, no, I think it was like around that time. I think it was like around that time.
We're about to finish this up, but we'll go into the next podcast and we're gonna break down all that, and then I'm also gonna give you storytelling on that. I don't mean to cut you short, but I can see it on there that it's about to. What up? Breakfast Connections blunts here. You see them here. I'm smoking the Cat Piss one right now. Futurola hemp cones. I've been smoking blunts for 15 years. I love blunts. I put dank in Dutches every day. I wanted to put a product out in the legal market that was a piece of me. That's something that I like, and also like my people who are buying, like I said, buying eighths, popping up a tube to smoke a blunt when they're golfing, hanging out with their buds, don't have time to roll. The people who work in those office jobs, nurses, accountants, people who just come home, they don't want to roll, they just want to pop it open, get a good effect, a good burn. The thing about these is they're packed by hand by our homies Revert up in Saratoga Springs in New York. This is legal in the New York market. You can get them in, I think, 5 dispensaries now that we're in New York, and we'll list them here. Royal Flower, Northern Lights Dispensary, Upstate Canico, Legacy Dispensary. I think those are the ones we're in right now. We have a couple more coming online down towards Poughkeepsie and White Plains and that whole area. We're going to be getting into the city soon. Like I said, this is dank flower from Revert, hand stuffed in a Futurola hemp cone. I would never put a blunt out on the market that I didn't like. I've been putting good weed in Dutches my whole life. This is good. It's affordable. It's just flower in a blunt, not like all those other brands that have keef and hash, and it's like $40, just 1 gram in a blunt. It gets you where you need to be, gets you stoned. It tastes good. It just checks all the boxes, and we wanted to make it affordable for the everyday end consumer, which is what we do on this podcast. That's what I know this is an interruption on this podcast, talking to a nice guest, someone who's in the community, building the bridge between the end consumer, smoking these blunts. Best way to support Breakfast Connections, Rosin Press Pod. Like, review, subscribe, comment, and buy some of these blunts when you're out in New York. My New Yorkers, we're just getting out there fresh and new. We've been getting great reviews on these things. We appreciate your support. I'll spark one of these up right now. That lighter doesn't work. That's embarrassing. Like I said, it burns nice. This is the Cat Piss right here. It's funny, like out in New York, hearing people. It's a legendary strain. I got it for effects. It knocks you out. Tastes good. Dank. Fumey. People are like, cat piss? I'm like, yeah, get cultured. These things burn nice. No canoe. Tastes good. Get you high. Affordable. Check us out at these dispensaries you see below. Breakfast Connections, Rosin Press Pod. Moving forward. We love you. Thanks for all support. Now back to this episode. I'll tell you off air. I'll tell you after. Right. But trust me, there's some people that are giving me some shit. But it is what it is.
We're technically live again.
What?
We're technically live again.
We are now, yeah. Oh. Again, I do that on purpose, bro.
Nah,
make it legit, you know.
Yes, sirski.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. New York's been like showing that, like why a brand like yours could do well. There's a lot of fucking people in New York that are like, there's a difference between middling packs and like doing what we do, and that's what I got accused of. They're like, you're just fucking middling packs to New York, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I do so many things. Like I literally do so many things.
I don't care about
man.
middling packs. You know what I'm saying? Like That's what I do in CT pretty much. Like I said, I'm building that bridge. Like people want what they can't get. You know what I'm saying? And it's a common question. Who got that fire?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go and I link up with the grower, the distributor, the someone that's internally connected with the brand. I make it my business to you feel me, get cool with them and spend as much money as I can with them.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just simple business. And like you're building your brand in a industry that is booming right now because of prohibition.
100%.
You know, I've been watching that I started watching that show on HBO. It's actually the guy who did these movies I was just telling you about, The Casino and Goodfellas. Yeah. It's called Boardwalk Empire. It's about like Capone and like that era of like prohibition. Because I'm looking at what's going on now, and it's fucking super similar, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of gatekeeping. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot.
I think that's why I was getting the hate. That's what someone was telling me. They're like people gatekeeping. They want to like keep it under their little cool fucking shit.
You know, like there's a lot of emotion in this. Yo, cut out the E, you heard? Let's just have some motion, you heard? But, there's a lot of emotion in this game. I mean, even I get emotional sometimes, like, but at the end of the day, it's little shit. It really doesn't even matter, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I just like, we forget too, like we were talking on the earlier episode about like not having a job. Like we all gotta kind of like think back and like reflect and be like,
nah,
yo,
for real. Like what we do this for, like what we doing this for real. Like we all really in it for $1 at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, I still want to get the best product I can get for myself and my people.
Yeah,
you know?
That's right there, man. That's I think as long as you just keep that core, I think we'll be here forever.
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, that's how
it's really hard to beat someone like us because like we every time we see each other, yo, check out what I got. Yo, check out what I got. It's like it's people like you and me. New. A lot of people, I'm like, okay, give them the type of day. He'd be like, cool, dude. This is different though.
Nah, facts. And I was always coming with something new, something good, something,
that fire.
You know, that fire. You heard? Hey,
you got the flame hat over there.
You feel me?
You be rocking that?
I haven't rocked in a while, but I've rocked it a few times.
You be rocking the Daytona 500 hat? That's you?
That's the who got that fire edition.
That's confidence, bro.
Yeah, I got the you feel me? This comes with the whole orange jumpsuit and everything with the stack pants, the stack cargo pants, and the cargo vest.
I need that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I got the black.
Did you bring the shit tonight?
Yeah.
Good. 2X's?
Yeah.
For the big boys?
Yeah, I brought the big boy sizes. Yes,
Chef
sir.
Josh
I brought some shirts, some sweats.
All right. Cool. You get my peoples all together. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I'm still working on dropping the site, but whoever's watching this, the site should be out by the time this drops.
All right. Word. Yeah. I don't know when this is gonna drop, so.
Hey, well,
I'm gonna be push you down.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, like we were talking about earlier off camera. There's a lot of just screws. There's a lot of loose ends, you know, that need to be tied up.
Yeah.
Like on the business end.
Yeah.
To make sure everything just goes properly, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To make sure everything just works out smoothly and, you know, because we're not trying to evade paying taxes and whatnot like that, you know? So it's like, you just want to make sure you do everything right, you know? It's cool to do it, but it's better to do it right, you know? That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, absolutely. My fucking screen just went off. I don't know why.
Uh-oh. Does that mean it's not recording?
I think it is recording. But my the thing that this one died.
I mean, dude, it was on for like 4 hours.
Yeah, this thing probably just wasn't fully charged.
Somebody's dying off the dabs down there.
The dabs down there? I think we're still good. Pretty sure.
The camera's still recording?
I think this thing just fucking died.
That's just the screen, right?
Yeah. So we're good. Well, I'll get the timer out for 15 minutes. The boys will edit it up.
All right, bro.
And we'll just go for 15 minutes. Sorry about that, bro. See, I told you, man.
Nah, I mean,
my fucking people. I'm trying to do it on my own.
yeah. Nah, it's all good.
They're gonna be laughing at me. Luke, Lukey's gonna be fucking laughing at
me. Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, we good. All right. But yeah, man. No, I'm just saying. It's funny. Fucking Lucas is saying they're gonna be so pissed at me, man. I'm trying to do it on my own, man.
Nah, it's all good. That's how we are, though, bro. Yeah. That's just literally in our blood. Like that when they say it's in you, it's not on you. Like, bro, you can't wear this. Like, we expel this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit comes out of our pores, damn near, bro.
You know, Jason Ortiz. He's like that political dude that like does all the Last Prisoner Project stuff. He's like local. He comes to the bazaar and stuff with the glasses. He's like professional dude. Yeah. So he was on the last episode.
Okay.
And we were getting Jason Ortiz. Yeah, man. We were getting deep into that. And he was really good because he's like. So I was asking him. That's a really good episode that you're gonna like because I asked him different questions from people like us because they deal with all the bazaar guys. And I was like, so do you think people are taking advantage of the idea of legacy and caregiving and stuff like that? And he responded so well, dude, because he's been in like courts and stuff, like talking to like fucking congressmen.
For sure.
And then he reversed it. And like he like questioned me. He's like, if you had the opportunity to leave and like get a corporate job like in the industry, if someone offered you, like, would you do it? And like also just asking in general if like I would take another job if it was the money, basically. And I've told him that I've tried. I've actually been through situations where I've tried to go away from this. You know, I've got caught up in Chicago fucking 2014 with like packs and shit and had to not hustle for a while, you know?
Yeah.
And I look at what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? So it's like I've had so many opportunities to go away from it. I think you don't really choose to be so into it like we are, the way you were describing it, because you're right. You know other people feel the same way, too, like different growers and people we talk to. They say the same shit, especially the growers, right? They're like, that's the only way good weed is good weed.
Nah, for real.
They put their fucking everything into it.
You know, like, bro, I put everything into this for I've put everything into this for at least the last 5 to 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Since a little bit before COVID, but I've been really hustling for the last 15. You know, what I'm saying?
Same. Yeah, we're on the same age. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm 30 right now.
Yeah, I'm 32.
Yeah, so since I was 15, I've been, you know, when I was 15, I started moving like little knickknacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, grab a little ounce of rags for $80.
Did you get into it to make some money, or did you get into it to smoke weed for free first?
You already know I got into it to smoke weed for free first. You feel me?
That's gonna be a question I ask everyone.
Yeah, like it was never like at first it wasn't to make money. It was like I just wanted to get high.
I'm going to have some Chad in here, and he's going to be like, of course to make money. I'm just going to end it. Just like kick him out.
Because he's fucking capping me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Nah, it was like, yo, smoke weed for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bet. I think I could do that. Then it was like, all right, well, I at least want a slice of pizza and a soda. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like,
yeah, we were just like poor kids hustling, especially like stoners doing it. Like even if you like came from money, you were like still like a bum.
Yeah, you know? So it was like I didn't really, because by the time I started hustling, I was already in Connecticut. Yeah. So I wasn't like influenced by like the New York streets to hustle to like look good. You know what I'm saying? Or to be fly and stuff. You know? So like when I started hustling, like I said, it was just because I was just smoking. I was just using my lunch money that my mom was giving me. You know what I'm saying?
That too,
like, you know what I'm saying? I would keep my lunch money and like try to find a way to eat lunch. Even if I didn't eat lunch or whatever, I'd still keep the bread and keep my little $5-10, grab a neck.
I think I would get $10 and I'll put 5 on a blunt and try to keep 5 and not eat lunch that day and like get McDonald's after.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like
I wasn't close to McDonald's actually had a $1 menu, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, you probably.
I'd just go to the corner store, get some chicken fingers and some JoJo's.
What the fuck?
You don't know what JoJo's are?
I don't know about that.
Like potato wedges.
Brother,
That's
I'm a
like
fucking
hood shit. You feel me?
Hey, I am a fucking connoisseur of stoner gas station grub, and I've never heard about that. No,
bro,
I swear to God,
you're not a connoisseur of gas station grub. You never heard of JoJo's, bro.
You gotta take me in the hood. How many people be saying that? I'm not afraid.
I got you, bro. Fried chicken and JoJo's, chicken fingers.
I remember what's that? I know Crunchies.
Like
Crunchy chicken.
Yeah. And you feel me? And then they got like the little potato wedges on the side type shit. Like they like kind
what are you
of
dipping in? Ketchup or ranch, bro?
Ketchup. I was really like a barbecue sauce kid. Like I like ketchup, but I was like a barbecue sauce kid.
Yeah,
like,
ranch is some fuck shit. Even though I used to be all about it.
Like I was never like a ranch dude. Like
ranch is sus.
Super.
Yeah.
Super sus. Like I was like, bro, what is this?
Yeah.
Like as I start getting older,
eating ranch. If you put anything in ranch, you're eating ranch, not anything else. You're just tasting ranch.
No, yeah. As I start getting older and like going to Wild Wings a lot, like
what is Wild Wings? You mean Wawa's?
No, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, what did you just call it?
Wild Wings.
It did not sound like that. You're like Wild Wings. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, you
Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah. Nah, but like...
You mean Buffalo Wild Wings? That was a super like white boy way to say it, right?
Facts,
Buffalo Wild Wings?
Nah, we pull about Wild Wings and shit, you feel me?
B-dubs?
Yeah. Facts. And
I've only been there once, I think.
Nah.
Swear to God.
Dude, we used to go there a lot, especially like watch the fights and like I know niggas that still go there. But
I would hit up a B-dubs. See, that's like very American branding. It's like I'll go into Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll get a Bud Light, chicken wings.
That type shit, you feel me? I never got like a Bud Light on tap or nothing, or like a Bud Light, nothing.
You've never had that ever?
I've had a Bud Light, but I wouldn't.
You never had a crisp, cold Bud Light out of in a pint glass out of a tap?
Fuck no. What the fuck? Hell no.
Yeah, man. Hey, we have to take it. You know, it'd be a really funny because with Lucas and those guys, that'd be really funny. Me bringing you to like these places to get like a nice, crisp, ice cold Bud Light on tap at like a nice, and then you bring me to the hood. You bring me to the hood to like those bodega spots, and I'll bring you to these like little white boy bars.
Bro, when I first started drinking, I remember when I first like got a car and shit. I was like 17. And there was like, you know, I was living in Stratford, but you just go to Bridgeport and at the right spot, they'll give you whatever you want. You feel me? So I remember I was like 17. Dude, my mom would hop in the shower. I'd fucking hop in the car, run to the liquor store, grab a couple 40s and just run.
What was your 40?
Really anything to be honest. But my 40 to start was OE, of course. You know what I'm saying?
I used to never want to get like a Budweiser one. I would always want to get like OE or what was the other one?
When I was doing that a lot, when I was like hopping out to go while my mom was in the shower, hopping out to go grab 40s and shit, I was drinking like a lot of Milwaukee's Best 40s.
I remember those.
Yeah, so I was drinking like a lot of Milwaukee's Best and like, because that was the cheapest, you know what I'm saying?
40s and blunts, bro. Sick.
Yeah, that's it, you know what I'm saying?
Shit was awesome.
Like 2010, 2011. Yeah, it was like 2010, 2011, something like that.
Remember Four Locos?
Yeah, hell
those
yeah, bro. Those were brutal.
I drank 1.5 of those once. I've never been that drunk in my life. Off anything. I've drank a lot and partied a lot.
I drank one of those and a Natty Ice Tall Boy. And I was, bro, the drunkest I'd ever been in my whole entire life.
That was an era, dude. 2009 to 2012, 13, just in general. Was wild. Ridiculous. The music that came out,
ridiculous.
Like Kendrick, A$AP Rocky, like such good like music,
dude. And that's when like I used to go to a lot of shows back then too,
because they were sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw A$AP Ferg, Juicy J, and Schoolboy Q at Toad's Place for like $12.
Yep, facts.
And it was right.
I didn't go to that, but I saw.
You remember that? Yeah,
I saw Kendrick at Toad's for free.
Crazy.
Yeah,
that's like crazy to think about.
Got into a fight over there and didn't even get kicked out. I got the guy kicked out, knocked him out, and got him kicked out. You heard about?
Yeah, Toad's Place, baby. That's my area.
That's good. But yeah, bro, I even went to go see Odd Future in 2011.
That must have been wild. Where?
insane at the Oakdale.
Wow.
Yeah.
They must have tore it down.
That
was like the sandwiches time too, right?
Yeah.
That was when they were going nuts. That's cool.
Insane. It was dope.
Yeah, that era was good. And like weed, that was when like if you could find a friend of a friend who got weed from Cali. And it was like hush, hush, hush.
Literally. And half the time you wouldn't even believe it was from Cali. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you know?
A lot of people could easily lie.
Yeah, like.
Because it was from 3 different people.
You know?
You know?
So it's like, but it was always fire.
When you had it though, so I'll get into that a little bit before we wrap this up, is I'll give you like the little of like my Cookie Fam experience moving out to Cali. So I went out there in 2009, 2010 after I dropped out of high school. We worked for the Giants. We had like an 8-lighter in Oakland, 82nd Street, like in the hood. It was crazy. We got away with it though because we were at Gifted Gab, and I used to buy 10 bags of cookies like on the corners from all the homies, and they just loved me. We wear sweatpants and drive to the fucking like work, you know. And shout out Skylar again. So me and him would do some crazy shit, and he would make bubble hash and sell it to dispensaries in San Francisco. And I went up to Humboldt and was trimming Chocolate Diesel. If you remember the Burner album, Urban Farmer, the song with Harry Fraud, he talks about chocolate Thai crossed with the sour. They were literally developing the strain because I was working with some of the guys that bred cookies and all those things in the beginning. And then what I would do is I would, instead of getting paid, be like, just give me pounds. And I would do my thing, go back to Connecticut, and I would fucking double, triple up. And then it all kind of went crazy from there. So like I was saying, I had people, bro. Think about the industry now. It was 10 years later? Yeah. I had people that would complain all the time about me having like that Chocolate Diesel, Khalifa Kush. There was something called Fisherman. It was also called Blueberry Pancakes because it was in development. You want to know what it turned out to be? The Y. It's like it's a big cookie strain. I'm just saying, it's like I had like early development cookies genetics. Yeah. And people were like complaining about it. If I had that to this day, like I could sell an eighth for $100, no problem. You know, so
what happened to him?
It's just so what. I got caught up in some shit, basically I, out of respect, I kind of I wasn't hustling, and go to the OGs and shit after that. You know what I mean? You don't like, I just try to distance myself. I still talk to them all the time, just as like homies. But like those guys turned out to be some of the biggest names. I won't go into too much detail with that, but like there's some of the biggest, I'll tell you off air, some of the biggest names like in the game, you know? And it's just crazy to see where that went. When you got to watch when it comes out, because Lobster Fam, he was out there with me.
At that time?
Yeah. And that was the funny thing, because he's my OG. But like I had such a crazy plug at the time, even my OG, we were on this podcast talking about that shit. Yeah, so you should listen to that one when that comes out, because it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's just so crazy how the industry has, where it's gone from there, because we were in the Bay from 2009, 2010 to 2014, 2015. That's when like the industry was created. Mm-hmm. So, you never know. Like I could have. This was like before Doja was doing deliveries in Sacramento. Yeah, this is before that. So it's like this is a different time, man.
Yeah.
So some of those strains, and like, remember my strawberry cream cheese when I used to grow weed? Mm-hmm. We did accidental pollination. So that was our breeding project when I got this place when we were growing weed here. Yeah. And the male, because I got those seeds from him, they were 2012 Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies, unfeminized.
From Ryan?
From some of the homies up there. I don't want to say their names. But like the Cookie Fam breeders. Oh, okay. And that's what pollinated our garlicane, which is GMO slurricane, which is the strawberry cream cheese. That's why that strain was so good. So we got like deep roots.
Why you're not growing anymore?
Nah.
Why not?
There's better growers than me. And I'd rather do what I do good, which is this. Hosting events, marketing and branding.
I respect it,
I'm not as good as them.
Yeah.
You see some of the bud we have, like I can't do that. I come close, and I probably could if I put everything into it.
Is there like a secret to
it? Dedication.
Yeah.
Think of what you do. That's, again, why I think the plug and the outlet are nothing without each other.
Facts.
Because those growers, when I was getting hate, I talked to a couple of my OG growers about it. Because that's some of the bud I represent, you know? Mm-hmm. And they're like, whoever's complaining about you not growing your weed should spend more time in their garden. Which is like that's the thing, is that the secret to it is 100% dedication. You don't have time to sell it.
Facts.
That's why people like us think about the right growers who love us, because they don't want to worry about what we do. That's why I don't grow anymore, because I'm better at this.
Yeah. I respect it. That's why I don't grow, because I don't want to go through the trial.
It would take you 10 years to like figure it out.
No,
you know?
Literally, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, "Oh, you don't grow? How come?" I don't know. I've never grown like, I just learned how to grow a tomato plant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I didn't even grow weed well. I only cured it well, because what I did was, when I worked out there, like I was saying for those guys, I cured everything. So I was trimming and doing the end thing. So I knew secrets on how to cure weed very well. So I got really good genetics, grew my weed shitty, and cured it incredibly. That's actually a good time to wrap it up, because I'm happy I got to tell you that story. We'll get you back on here again too, and we'll get deeper in. I think it's gonna be fun to have you on here and talk about like different branding updates and things we're doing in New York of like being the middleman, because people like to shit on the middleman. Like I said, the plug and the outlet don't work without each other. They're just nothing.
That's a fact. Let's get it.
Appreciate you, man.
Shout out my boy Paulie, Burger Connections, man. It was your boy who got that fire. Jose Dope Swag.
My man. That was the best outro we've ever had. That was fire, bro.